Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Garden People podcast.
Boo!
Sam Twos, Harry Tandy, and Callan Reid in last for the boo.
Hey.
Well, let's go.
Yucky.
So,
Okay. It's been
I might have to just take my microphone out the stand because I'm too far away from the short table to be leaning across. I'm just going to have to go freehand, guys. I'm
go
sorry
for it, man.
to look like such a
Go for it,
maverick. Look like such a maverick before 6 o'clock, but got to be done.
Well, my stand is
Sam the Maverick Twos. Look at him.
Undid all that maverick attitude with that.
It's still
struggle
it's still
to
coming through here,
unclasp
is it?
Alright, so much fiddling.
My one just kind of.
This is Fiddle Town.
Yeah. This is genuinely. When it glows red, oh my god! Whenever it glows red, I always have to check that it hasn't fallen out the thing. Because for those who don't know, not
The
to let
layman,
the cat out
the
the
layman
bag,
in the audience.
I
Uh-oh.
somewhat fucked up the last podcast with my audio.
Oh, I was going to mention that, but I
So-
wasn't going to name names. I was going to say
Yeah.
they were found out and punished. Insert lashing noise here. But
Yeah.
you've just thrown yourself in it.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
you know,
You owned up to
tossing
it.
and turning in my bed,
You didn't make
sleepless
it too difficult.
nights.
You just made it a bit annoying.
No.
That's all.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the average listener would say, but if I was listening to it, I would one fist through the
Well,
monitor.
Let's be honest.
The moment I hear,
The average listener will say this is a shit podcast.
well, you know,
But
No,
it's
'cause
not.
You've
It's a good way
edited
to
it,
keep
Callan. They'll say, wow, that Callan
They'll
Reid's a
say-
real good editor.
I know, right?
yeah, I don't know. The real fans will be like, "What was censored in the last
Oh,
episode?"
yeah. A couple of things.
There'll be die-hard fans trying to, like,
Piece it
unravel the
together.
mystery that is that censorship.
Oh, by the state of
Yeah.
Harry's lips, he must have said.
Yeah, they'll read my
Filling in the
lips.
gaps.
Virgin.
They'll read my lips and find some added content. Maybe I'll do it as a final part of my will. Someone gets to hear what I said. That fateful day.
I think they'll be very. It'll be very anticlimactic. It's not too bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad.
Okay, well, you know.
But
Worse
trying to-
has been
worse
said.
has been
for-
said by you specifically, Harry.
Yeah.
Only you.
Only
Only
me.
you, Harry. You could be incriminated. were
At
we
any
to-
moment in time. If a police officer spoke to me, they'd catch me on 7 charges, and none would have anything to do with what they originally asked me.
It's mainly
I would
what you
just
say in
keep
your
rambling.
sleep. Yeah, your subconscious ramblings would give you the death sentence in some countries. A
Yeah.
stoning, even. I
Samuel.
would just like to
Oh.
start this episode off with an unpopular opinion. Can I just say?
Yeah,
Go for it.
I don't and have never liked the Muppets.
they're creepy,
What-
aren't they?
Well, they're just not
No.
that
I found them
interesting
when I was
or-
younger. I
they're-
found them eerie.
I mean,
Like-
let's not kid ourselves.
What?
Miss Piggy is a glorified nymphomaniac. What is she? Ugh. What's your guys' opinions on the Muppets?
I love the Muppets.
I don't know. I never found it.
Oh.
I remember watching the Muppets movie, and it had that what's his name, Jason Segel.
Jason Segel. I like Jason
Yeah.
Segel, but I didn't like that film.
Don't side with him, Harry.
That's all I can remember from it. That's all. There's nothing wrong with him. That's all I can remember from it.
You know it's.
And then I don't know. I don't know what else I saw.
You know it's amazing.
But I just remember he's in it, and I was like, I could even at a young age, I was like, this is probably a low point. This is
Sorry, I'm
most likely a low
multitasking
point.
right now.
Sam, you asked the question, and now you're.
Yeah, I was
You
listening,
asked the question.
but I just trying to get my point across. I think they're overrated, and I think if we were all very honest with ourselves, we don't like the Muppets
No,
as
I
much as we say
I
we
find it
like the
extremely
Muppets.
enjoyable to watch any Muppets saga, any parody done by the Muppets. I think that it takes a lot of talent to be able to work a Muppet, especially on a live screen and during a play. So Sam, fuck you and your opinion. You're going to hell.
But you know the guy who voices Kermit.
He's dead now, yeah, but yeah.
No, I've never
The
seen
frog.
it.
He
The
fully
green
sounds like he fully sounds like that in real life. Like he's had other acting roles and he sounds exactly the same.
you.
That poor man.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
There's
There's
the-
an impression.
if the podcast fails, then you got.
Yeah, you can be in the Muppets
You can
sequel that
soar.
Sam will go to with a pitchchfork.
No, I'll
That'd be
support
the
you
good-
as a friend. I won't enjoy it, but I'll support you as a friend.
In one hand, I restrain
man.
them.
One man Muppet show.
On the other hand,
Say
So
something.
how have
in-
your guys' weeks been?
Say something in the Kermit voice that is really incriminating, Callan. And that
Something
we're gonna
Kermit
have to
would never
bleep.
say.
death to boop.
How have your 2 weeks been?
It's been
Well, I've got them all on my
Do
notes, but I'm
topics.
recording on my phone, so I'm in a bit of a
well. I wanted to
Predicament.
start off, and I didn't want to like
A pickle.
knock Sam out, but I think Sam knows fighting stuff. But it's like, obviously Connor's had a rough time with Dustin Poirier.
Poor Connor.
Poor Connor. I don't want to.
no,
wanna do
don't,
that,
don't,
but
don't. Carry on.
It leads
carry
me
on.
into Jake Paul.
Good
is
male,
obviously-
good male talk for the boys.
Yeah,
feel
Jake
like
Paul
I'm-
is having a fight with Ben Askren now, the man that got
I did
knocked
see
out.
that. I voted on a
fast.
poll on that.
You did. Are you an avid Jake
I've-
Pauler, Sam?
Actually, I voted against him. Nothing against his fighting ability, but he had a party during lockdown without masks, and that's
I don't know.
Oh, that
I
is
don't
shameful.
like
That's
Ben
disgusting.
Askren as much. I'm
It's
really
despicable.
worried. I'm worried that he will beat Ben Askren, and then that will boost him.
Boost
Ben
his ego.
Askren is like, yeah, Ben Askren isn't the best fighter.
He's not the best fighter, but
He's more of a grappler.
I mean, he was
he's a grappler more.
put against Masvidal, so even though he did get knocked out in 1
Masvidal knocked him
second,
out in 5 seconds.
but he was still put against him for some reason or another. So I reckon he has a decent chance. All it takes is Jake Paul to just get smacked in the face
Yeah.
once, and hopefully he'll go down.
And then his thing will go out the window.
he's a bleeder. That
I was
boy's a
watching-
bleeder.
I was watching Conor McGregor's coach talk about watching Jake Paul fight. Like the first time he fought Deji, and he was like, it's evident that he doesn't have like a lot of power, so he just has to work on his endurance and wear people down because he's not really. But then with Nate Robinson, he obviously did just step back and punch him.
He just absolutely rocked his world, baby.
So, yeah,
Poor Nate.
I thought it was despicable what he did off camera.
I'd like to shout out
We've become the. Oh, sorry.
him.
No, you go.
That right there.
Is he selling it? Is it in the market? For
I think
art
it's just in
dealers?
his bedroom. I don't know what he's done with it, but it's basically a brain with an
You
eye.
mean
on it.
his
priceless.
padded cell?
And it's got legs. It's got like chicken legs. It's like looking in a
It's like
mirror
looking at-
for
looking at
me.
me
Did
as
you?
well.
What did you do, Callan? Did you open his like Arkham Asylum cell and hand him a canvas, and he was sat there in a straitjacket trying to nibble through it, and you made him paint it with his teeth.
Well, he did.
He actually painted it with his tongue.
that-
It's quite impressive. That's actually
That's his
not
own
red.
blood.
It's human
That's his-
blood.
Yeah,
And the black
That's
is
a-
And all the
feces.
green is.
That's
You can
one of
actually
the
see,
guards.
see a smear of feces in the top left.
I think
Yeah.
he's made it into grass.
what he did was he was sat in there with the canvas that Callan had given him, and like one of the guards came by with his like dinner tray and was like, "Hey, I got dinner for you." And then like Ruben acted normal, let him into the cell, and then revealed that he'd bitten completely straight through his straitjacket. And
Through his
then
own
that's where the
arm.
blood
Through
came
his own
from.
arm to get free. And then popped one of his rectal spots to get that
What, he
beautiful
just-
green.
That's actually right there, dude.
He just pulled it out his ass. He's pretending to be like.
That's a fucking loogie right there, bro. Yeah, I can hear it.
Sorry, that was my impression. I didn't make one and swallow it. I wouldn't do that on the podcast.
Ruben's more of a.
I wouldn't do that. He's a chewer. He's a chewer when he makes a loogie.
That's what he does.
Really builds it up for at least 3 days.
I'm gonna come clean, guys.
Doesn't
He spits
eat or
it out to put it
sleep.
back
I
in.
haven't. I didn't bring any topics.
Huh?
Go
I
on.
didn't bring any notes. I didn't make any notes.
Well, I was just going to ask about your guys' weeks. Has anything interesting happened at all?
No, well, like I think first things first, we should talk about. This is to do with the week. I'm not skipping over your question, Sam.
I was going to say, you almost
I was
derailed
choosing
the
it
whole
as a
thing
stepping
there.
stone.
Jesus, Harry, that's twice now.
But no, dude, I didn't mean to I'm actually talking about. So obviously,
That's a
the
lashing.
intro,
That's
the
another
intro
lashing.
song.
Keep on talking, big boy.
I think
It's
everyone
another
should thank
lashing.
Callan for doing the editing, and then all the
Oh, yeah,
drawings
thank you,
around
Callan.
the side.
Thank you.
Thank you, Callan. And all
Thank
the
you,
drawings
Callan.
around the side were like a combination of me, Sam, and Callan, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And then
And then
the
Callan
intro-
re-coloured them actually. So well done, Callan, again.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
for
Doing
doing-
all of that.
doing
and
the
then he's gonna have to
extra-
do your
the
title
extra
card and
mile.
stuff.
Thank you guys.
And
Thank
then
you guys.
I made
Oh, thank the fucking
intro
academy.
song with a very talented drummer.
First of all,
I'm trying to
thank
give
my
a shout out to,
Oh, yeah.
to Josh K.
Ah,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Behave.
behaved temporarily. But yeah, this dude called Josh Cady has a SoundCloud and a Spotify. He helped me make the intro song, and then we're gonna make more. Hopefully,
yes.
hopefully, please welcome me again. It was fun.
Please collab.
It was good.
But
He
yes,
essentially
thank you.
did like most of the work.
Thank you,
Because
drum
I-
boy,
Yeah.
little drummer man. Thank you very
Does
much.
he have legs?
Thank you, chimpanzee with cymbals.
He's just got two really massive hench arms and no legs, and that's how he gets about.
Is that one of those monkeys that you? Dude, I'm disgracing him straight away. Anyway,
Is he J.K. Simmons from Whiplash? Is he just really good?
yeah, that's what he did. He came around my house and aggressively fathered
And you just
me.
shouted in his face for about. Sorry, I got that mixed up then. J.K. Simmons is the shouty one. You shouted at him for about half an hour while he just cried into the drums.
Yeah, he went, please no. But in all fairness, trying to work a guitar riff around drums is a lot easier than trying to work drums around guitar. And he worked the drums around the guitar because I'm in
Oh, yeah, well done, Harry, for doing the guitar. Just a little shout out to my main man, Harry Tandy.
Shout out to my main man Harry Tandy. He's Oh
Watch
yeah,
them go.
Sam. By the way, are you recording Portrait?
No,
Yeah.
no, I told you at the start. I've put it in landscape.
Ah, okay, good.
Oh my god.
No, that's alright though. I quite like the way
a
it looks.
slap on the wrist for last week.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
right.
the
We've
edgy
all
one,
fucked
but
up
I
last
want to
week, but
be
it's
among
okay.
the flock from now on.
So Callum, what's happened with your week?
Well, I'll tell you.
Obviously,
I'll tell you, Harry.
you've
Thank you
been
for asking me
editing.
that question. Thank you, Harry. My week is.
Well,
Someone's
that was
jealous.
I know you said you were going to go freehand, but that gives you the space to move it away at the same time.
I just didn't want to hear about Callum's
Sam-
week. I wanted not to hear about it so badly. That
Sam's been talking like this the entire
I thought
time.
you were
and then-
using it for versatility, and I was surprised when you just decided to press it closer and go in for one.
the burp actually tasted like microphone foam.
That's how,
Sorry, Callum. Proceed.
I'm kind of a bit thrown off. Let me have a second. What did I do with my?
If
week?
David Blaine eats glass, does he shit glass
What
as well?
the fuck?
Sorry.
Mm. No, his farts just smell like glass. He's a magician after all.
He actually,
He farts and it's like a frag grenade.
he actually makes sand come out.
It just pours out. Like almost.
Did you see
That's
him do it? Sorry, man.
No, no. Proceed.
Wait, who, me? Me? Me again?
Yeah.
I'll
If
go
Harry-
again.
No.
The delay is like a
Okay.
couple of seconds
That
off,
was my-
so it's like. Wait.
It's
Okay.
really throwing
Yeah.
us out whack.
Which is weird, 'cause, like, Sam's is fine. I think.
It's not,
I'm gonna shut the fuck up for like 3 minutes.
it's my computer.
okay.
It's my
Proceed.
computer.
I probably
Okay.
should.
Okay.
No, it's
let me have
fine.
it.
We can still hear you.
I know it's just a bit. It's a bit
Yeah, you're
bad.
fine
I'm
now.
gonna. I'll get a new PC because I had to edit on this one and I can't even edit with the video. I have to turn off all the video and just edit with the audio and hope that it's matched up, which it did, but it's very much dangerous. It's a dangerous activity. If you guys are curious,
It's a risky game.
you guys wouldn't understand actually the editing process.
Oh shit! I know what we were gonna talk about
The Wall
after
Street thing.
Callan's.
But I wanted to
after
hear.
Callan's
I wanted
week.
to hear Callan's week.
Yes, after Callan's week, I have a plot point.
Stop
Right.
it.
Monday. I got like Monday was fuck day. Tuesday booze day. Wednesday. Thursday. When was that?
Wednesday day.
I didn't work.
When was Wednesday?
Friday. I woke up late and I did a little bit of skateboarding. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. And
You've been getting into skateboarding.
today
You're
I'm
wearing the
recording.
cool pants. piddly podcast.
Yeah,
We saw you skateboarding. You were very
Yeah.
fast.
No,
You're a very fast
I'm not good.
skateboarder.
Uh,
Almost
For
too
you,
fast.
for a
skate-
man of your size, you should really consider slowing down before you put a dent in a wall.
it is
Or
a
a
bit
truck.
awkward looking at me skateboard. I look like an ape on a skateboard. It
No,
doesn't
you
very
look
good.
you look good, but just thinking
man.
about like how tall you are in real life, you made that skateboard look like a toothpick.
'Cause
It looked like an actual tech deck.
to be fair, the other day, because I skate round where the lorries are because of the lorry car park and they have a big empty space. I did actually hit the side of a lorry and I made a dent in it.
Really?
No, but
It's a good thing he was in his cabin wanking. You know, those lorry men are scary.
the lorry
You
man.
just saw an indent of Callan's face against the van as he's like in the back, and then
All the refugees inside.
He goes, "You've made it gone back in."
He's
He's
like-
like, "We'll go back up."
oh, it just goes limp. He's like, no, lost it.
No, the real problem was that
Brad Pitt.
all of the Syrian refugees all got scared on the inside.
Yeah.
They all ran out like in a flood. The exodus of.
And attack me.
And one of them stole Callan's skateboards to escape faster.
They tried to eat my skateboard.
Yeah.
Get
That
away!
dude's doing better tricks than me. It's like some. One does a kickflip.
One spins it over his head and then backflips.
Were you skateboarding with Ruben?
Yesterday I was. He had to go to Dad's though.
Who were you Wait, was it yesterday you were skateboarding with Ruben?
No, I did for a bit, but he had to go to Dad's. Then I skated by myself because I do that sometimes. Most of the time, actually.
Mm.
Do you listen to grunge music while you do it?
No, I actually listened
Yeah.
to
Or-
Beethoven.
Avril Lavigne. He was a skater boy.
Oh shit! Yeah, Avril Lavigne. I did not know who she was for the longest time, and then when I found out, it was great. She made so many good songs.
I thought people were saying Adam Levine, and I was like, oh right,
They're related.
Maroon 5, but no. Are
I
they?
think so.
You want to check your facts? On
I
that
think
one?
they are.
Not that
I'm
they're
100%.
not. I just
think
don't know.
I'm
Just because they have the same last name.
more than that, they have the same body.
That's just unfair.
And Adam Levine always makes out with skater boys. He just finds them in the street. No matter what the age is, he grabs them on the back of the head by their beanies and just.
He goes, I am Maroon 5. No, they slip out of their beanies. He has to grab them with one arm on the beanie, one arm on the neck.
No, he goes, we are Maroon 5.
Grabs them, he takes his lipstick out his front pocket. Pucker up. And then like,
Yeah, he shares them around the other band members, whoever they are. The other 4 of the Maroon 5. They're the 4 Maroons.
They're all maroon coloured.
for a second I got like, isn't Jared Leto's
Meat
band
Man.
like 3 Seconds to Mars or something?
30
What's
seconds
30
to Mars?
Sorry, not 3 seconds. That's preposterous.
You could
Can't
never
do it
make it in
free.
3, Harry. What are you
Yeah.
thinking? It's
Ma-
30. Everyone knows that. It takes 30 seconds to get to Mars.
Only Jared Leto knows how.
Jared Leto's from Mars. He does look like it.
That's why he looks so young. I mean,
He's weird though.
He is odd.
I think we
I think
discussed him
did
being
we talk
weird
about this
time.
last time?
We talked about him getting a
circle.
really rough treatment in
No,
every film he's
I
in,
think we-
and how that's and except like the films that he doesn't get a rough treatment in.
didn't we talk about
They're
him
usually
in the
terrible.
tester? We talked about him in the tester, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, that was
talked
it.
about-
I knew we talked about it, but I don't remember filming it. Yeah, it
We
was
talked about him
the
getting.
tester.
Well, Kellen, have you done your homework yet? Have you watched Fight Club?
No,
I haven't watched Taxi Driver. In all fairness,
no, I haven't.
So neither of you have done your
Oh,
homework.
fuck, man.
No,
This is what
you've
I'm
caught-
dealing with.
You've
this
caught
is-
us both red-handed.
The
But
fuck
I'm,
do I- what
I'm
I'm
midway
dealing with
through.
like,
I'm
man?
midway through watching Donnie Brasco.
Oh, Donnie
Watching Donnie
Brasco. Is that the
Brasco
guy
at
with
the
the big
minute,
yellow
and that's
hair?
it. Donnie Brasco's
Yeah,
good.
that's the dude who. Why did you like a Texan accent for that? I can do a New York accent, just not
Ma.
under
hey,
pressure.
Ma.
a couple of
This
wise
guy,
guys.
he's wearing his shoes.
A couple of
round the-
wise guys
round the
pulled up to
place.
me.
He's wearing his shoes.
You're either a wise
Take 'em
guy,
off.
a nose guy.
Hey, mama.
I don't know what
That
the
was shit.
guy is. it was like Al Pacino
guy-
talking about it,
That guy's wearing his shoes on his
and I was
fucking
listening
head.
intently. Hey,
The
this dude's wearing his
disrespect, that you
shoes
come into
wrong.
my house with your shoes
Yeah,
on your head. What are you doing?
I-
Take the shoes off.
Sam, do you remember that time we walked around really like fucked around like, and we saw Elliot in McDonald's,
Wow.
That was
And
funny.
we-
We were on our
and we started
college
doing
break.
we were on our college break.
Took a little
Oh, I don't want to talk
detour
about it.
Yeah,
to Scout Corner, and
and then we became literally New Yorkers for the rest of like the break, and it was just unbearable for everybody
were-
around us.
I thought we were in New York.
I'm from New York.
Yeah, I did as well. And then
Really?
Elliot showed up, and he's the most British-looking man I know, and it snapped me out the illusion.
Elliot.
We should get Elliot on the podcast. He'd be funny.
Don't.
Elliot looks like
Yeah.
he'd just be like, guys, have you Exeter Football Club? Big up.
He goes, big up the FC. Big up the FC. Extra football club.
FC.
And we go,
Oi, oi.
we go. We don't.
He's
We
a
don't
proper
really.
hooligan.
We don't really follow football, Elliot. And he goes, no. You sing along. You know the tune. Sing along. And then proceeds to go into one of those football
He's like-
anthems that was made up by a
We don't-
spack.
We don't. Whoa, dude.
Your mum's
Oh,
a
what? Have you
fat
seen the
bitch.
meme where it's like, "Come on, England, score some fucking goals."
I haven't seen it, but it sounds delightful.
Some like dude, it's this dude with like a gong, and he's like really fat, and he's just screeching at the top of his lungs.
Do you know?
But it's not. It's like
Lad
a
Bible
4chan.
does that thing called the Gap, where they get two people from a similar
Oh,
walk
God.
of. Oh.
Yeah, they're quite good. Oh,
But they got the guy from the meme where he's like, "You want some? I'll give it you."
Oh yeah.
God,
And he's like,
what is it?
"Yeah, that guy." I speak
You
a bit
want
different.
I'm about to give it.
You want some? But he was basically explaining what happened. He got followed round by two guys for like 20 or 5 minutes. They're making fun of my voice, so I was a bit intoxicated. Like it's just like, you know, you feel sorry for him, but also like it's such a funny video.
Yeah.
He reminds me of
Anyway, I didn't get very far through it.
Oh,
No, they're usually pretty weird.
I like the
No,
vet
but
ones
what
where they
is
got
it?
the two
It's-
military guys. That was good.
wait, what are we talking
Oh
about?
yeah, that was good. But oh yeah, but
Lad
then they
Bible's
also
the
got.
Gap.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but
Wait, have you seen it? Where they get like two people from like a similar walk of life to sit down. They got like a new criminal and like an old criminal to like sit down and talk.
I think I saw that one. It was like a bank
Oh.
robber.
oh, I did see that one.
But
Yeah.
what was it? I was watching Cody Ko's videos on this. Yeah, have you ever seen like surely you've gone on like the Snapchat like page and you've scrolled down and you've seen like a drinking game between like two exes.
Oh my god, it's so
And it's,
bad.
like,
I sent it
It's
to Grace.
awful. It's
Grace
awful,
watched one
isn't
with
it?
me.
Sam, what?
It was the
Have
most
you seen it,
awkward
Cameron?
thing.
You have to have seen it.
I have seen the drinking game with two exes. Yeah, I have seen it. I used to watch compilation videos.
Yeah.
Of these.
It's
Sorry.
awful. It's the worst.
Sorry,
thing
am I allowed
ever.
to use Grace's name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are. aren't
you are. You are, you virgin.
I must-
You
Okay, cool.
virgin. Never use her name again.
At least
I'm not
in
worthy.
grace.
I'm not worthy.
No,
At least not in vain. Don't say it in vain.
she means nothing to me.
I think that would be the most awful thing to have to go on a talk thing with just you and your ex
Yeah.
and you're giving questions. Like,
But there was like
it's just
Oh,
promoting
man.
drama,
it
conflict.
was really
in there.
terrible. But then the people who made that have made. I was watching it so in like Cody Ko's video. There's like this dating show, which is like it's like a speed date kind of thing, and they've
Yeah.
made, and it's like you talk to each other briefly, and then when the button glows red, you can tap it and send the other person off.
Oh yeah.
But there was this real bitch on the other week. Dude, don't even get me started. She would like lead them in,
I order.
and then when the button went red and they're like midway through explaining themselves, she like leads them in, she pretends to be interested, and then just bap.
I think I've seen that one.
Right as they're doing it.
Fish-
Meanie.
That was like,
I haven't seen the show.
it's really good.
some-
She's called like Jane or something. I don't know. But like what was it? She did
Well,
one
don't
where
get
she...
people to hate on her, Harry. Don't
she
send
she
the
did one
mobs
where she-
after her.
this-
No, I
this,
actually
like,
want
really
every single
but this
person
really
watching
nice
this
girl
fucking
was,
video
like, talking to her.
to send her death
And she-
threats.
To find
I'll put
Jane.
my
Oh,
hands
sorry.
slowly
And her
down.
to-
Sorry, Harry.
Yeah, I don't know what her second name is, or I'd direct the hate even more. But yeah, she did this one where this girl was just talking, and she went, "Whoo," and went in for a high five, and then slammed the button. Brutal shit, man. I was like,
Sorry,
dude,
Callan.
that's conniving.
Callan, you are massing a mob after her.
Yeah, I want everyone to...
I didn't mean to give that much of a detailed
who's seen this
explanation.
video, including you guys, you two, I want you to physically and mentally attack her with all of your might.
What, Sam? Why did you just go? Were Callan's
Sorry,
words too potent? He went, "Stop it, Callan."
I was trying to work out what my father was doing.
What are you reading?
Sorry, did
Yeah, you
wait,
pulled
did
that
just
up earlier. It
notice?
threw me right
Oh,
off.
I'm reading my beer manual.
Dude, I thought that was a calculator. That silver and black
Oh,
one.
Speaking
I
of
thought
that, I've got that right
was a calculator when
here.
I first turned round. What? Dude, you can't
Ooh.
get
Oh
the
my
full
god, it's like
promotion.
we.
You
No, I
can
can actually, because this will give us more of a chance of being sponsored by them. Because Beer 52 actually do sponsors, so we'll keep this up. And I think it suits us very well to get sponsored by a beer brand.
Hold on, what are their names?
I
what
think
is the
our
name?
livers are calling for a sponsorship
Beer
from Beer
Beer
52.
52.
What's their name?
Beer 52.
Beer 52.
All right,
5-2.
Beer 52. I'm sorry
What's
for
their
making
name?
that comment that we can't give you free promotion. We can.
Beer
Beer
52.
52.
But anyway, I'm going to try this now. I'm going to give you a
Beer 52.
on this.
Okay.
I'm going to double our money
Right.
here because I've got some beers from Beer Republic, which is exactly the same business as Beer 52.
Other beer brands
but
are
they're
available.
opposing sides.
Are they better or
So-
worse?
No,
I
I
have
think
to
they're
press
literally the
you.
same. But I'm going to go grab my
Oh,
beer.
that
and I'll
seems
be
like a
back in
cop out.
2 shakes of a lamb's.
Brown
tail.
nose alert. Brown nose alert.
Don't ever call me that. I would never be a brown nose.
Pull the cheeks
Brown
aside
tongue, more
and-
like.
You seen that? Have you
Beer
seen that clip when
52?
Kib does this? Kib goes like this. He goes, "Oh." Because of that, straight to the camera. So fucked.
Look at this beastie.
I'm gonna. Guys, you're not letting.
It's an
this.
IPA. What's your beer, Callan? Or
Mine's
ale,
a
if you will.
coastal hazy pale ale. I don't know if it's an IPA though.
You're talking
Does
my
it taste
language,
good?
baby.
Oh, it is an IPA. Yep.
I opened that one with my schlong. My schlongus.
Well, I've got a book, so I'm
Nice.
gonna read out all the different things. So in this one, let me read. Can I do this? Okay. I'm starting.
You can indeed.
You ready,
Sorry, I'll stop.
Go on.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Sam?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just pouring my glass.
Oh, you're pouring. I thought you were.
Using my thighs.
I thought you were checking your ingrained pubes.
No. I am using my thighs as a tool. No, it's not too shabby. Anyway,
hazy
Well, that sounds like you hated it.
A hazy pale brewed with wild forest coastal salt, bush and brimming with cashmere, galaxy, and El Dorado hops. Bright and juicy, with a subtle rain,
oh, you're getting my taste buds thirsty.
herbaceous
Quench that thirst.
ness.
Quench it.
that balances the hop fruitness. The sailor's grave.
Stop! Watermelon. That's my safe word.
Edge.
Stop it.
Beer 52. Okay. I'm opening it and I'm going to give you
Beer
a smell.
52.
Oh, I can already smell it and I've not even opened it yet. Oh!
I can smell it and I'm not even in the same room as you.
I can't.
I was meant to smell it before I taste it.
The winds are blowing against you, Harry. Sorry, they're blowing my way.
My window wasn't open. I missed it. When will I get it back?
Okay.
Can you buy a new crate of Beer 52? This is not an ad. We are not sponsored.
For skaters like Callan.
It's
Beer?
Skater boys
No. Try Beer 52.
and dads.
Ollie.
Skater boys and dads. Like, it is aimed at, like,
you must be over 14 to
fathers who are
apply.
like, ooh.
Something a millennial would look at and be like, it has numbers in it. That's like my generation.
52 stands for...
Sorry, I didn't mean to spur all of like
52
you know.
52 stands for the
Millennials.
52 alcoholics that die per year from Beer 52 products.
He goes, we always remember them, but we remember never to change.
Every one of their names.
They're only a statistic.
Low Jimmy
They live in
Senior.
our hearts, but mainly they're in the ground.
But they only list them by their homeless names because frankly all of them are homeless. So they've got like
They
Drink
live in
enough beer 52 and your liver will explode.
I drink
live in our hearts and our hops. We grind them up and put them in the brew.
Fuzzy Fred,
That's a promise.
One-Eyed Peter,
Fuzzy Fred. Fuzzy Peter's dead.
Mouldy Marge, the Cracky.
What, you telling me Fuzzy Peter's gone?
Fuzzy Peter's...
I don't want to live
James.
anymore.
Buddy, I'm gonna be serious with you right now. Fuzzy Peter died a horrible death.
He imploded. He imploded from the inside.
He actually...
And then his fuzzy mum was like, wait, what's his
It was
mum
the Fuzzy
called? Fuzzy Marge? Like, oh, that sounds worse.
It was Mouldy Marge.
Moldy Marge. They went to Moldy
No
Marge and they're
relation.
like, what? Dude, I almost changed his name to Fizzy Peter.
They say...
No, you were thinking of Fizzy Henry.
What was his original name, dude? I forgot. What was I talking about?
This-
Fuzzy Peter?
Heimlich
They say
Harry.
Mouldy Marge smells so
Harry.
bad.
Yeah,
My
I couldn't get to the
fucking
mall.
eyelashes fell out.
He said she smelled so bad, the devil coughed. And then threw up a bit.
And that's how she was born.
Stinking.
It tastes like an average
Reeked.
IPA. Fuzzy Fred would approve if he didn't get beaten to death by those 3 club goers.
Who were like, what are you drinking? And he
Kick
was like,
him.
beer
Kick him,
55.
Jerry Clarkson. Kick him in the eye.
It was Clockwork Orange. It was Clockwork Orange, and they just get beat the shit out of
Dude,
him.
didn't you just say it was Jeremy Clarkson who did it? Jeremy Clarkson killed
was
Fuzzy
in
Pete.
The Alpha
Clockwork
Romeo is the best
Yeah,
car.
I think he was as well.
Do you disagree?
It's great for running over homeless people with.
What's laughing at the
Look at the
pussy?
shine on that
Wait, hold on,
bonnet.
I swear I read something where he was like, enough talk about this like free school meal thing. He's sick of people whining about the free school meal thing. It's like people have died,
Yes, it's alright.
and he's
Oh
like,
my God.
enough talking about it. Just stop it.
People died.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, like a couple of people have died. I might be wrong, but I heard that some people have died of like.
Some people have
Don't
died
eat-
of hunger.
It was
at some
on.
point.
It was on. Oh,
Some-
I can't name.
some
her
people have
name.
died of
Serves them-
hunger.
serves
I don't know.
them
What,
right.
I can't. I probably can't say her name, but it was a certain vegan that me and Callan know, and it was on her
Oh.
story. So I think it's a credible source.
Oh, I think I know her.
Yeah.
I think I know her. She likes
She a
cake.
liver.
Yeah, she lives life to the extent.
Her name
that
rhymes
everyone
with.
else has to suffer because of her.
That veganism will allow her.
Her name rhymes with. Boop.
Yeah, that's getting fucking censored.
I was trying to avoid saying
getting
it because I just
censored
don't want.
straight
I just don't
away.
want you to have to do like much more work, Callan.
No, the
I was
senses
like-
are alright. They're pretty good. Say what you want, mate.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Say
good.
what you want. When I'm on my IPA,
Okay.
I'm a bit fucking rowdy. But
I've got loose lips when I'm drinking the IPAs.
Beer 55. What was its name?
it's beer 50 fucking 2, Aaron. You fucking
Beer
know it.
52.
It's beer 52.
Beer
You're gonna make us
52.
lose this damn ad
Beer
deal,
52.
man.
Dude, how did I change it to beer 55? We talked about 55.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, three more homeless people have died since
I'm
Jeremy
gonna
Clarkson
stick
went
with
out
the
for a
safe.
drive.
Beer 52. Jeremy Clarkson has run over a preschooler.
Alpha Romeo will honestly destroy any boy.
It actually looks better in red. If anything, it looks better.
anyway,
when
Does
it's
look
shone
better.
The
in
Alpha
Guys.
Romeo would destroy any preschooler.
No,
It would practically kill him.
Richard Hammond.
And if not, he'd be in the intensive unit
It will-
for at least
it will
5
certainly-
years, permanently disfigured.
Certainly incapacitate anyone under the 6-inch
Have you seen
limit.
Richard Hammond? I thought
Incapacitate them dead.
Richard Hammond goes to that
A dwarf.
windiest place on earth.
Preschooler. I've hit both. Both have
To be
died.
honest, Richard Hammond is quite small. He would be in the
Yeah,
preschooler category.
They call him
He's
the
in
Ham.
the-
No
like,
shame on
yeah,
small
there's-
people. No shame on small people. That
If there was,
Richard the
like, a Venn
Hamster Hammond, yeah.
diagram of, like, you know, preschoolers and Richard Hammond,
They get
he's
along
very close to.
like
you
bread
know,
and butter.
He shares a lot of traits with preschoolers. Like Jeremy Clarkson has to fight the urge to run him over on the day, like on the
He
daily.
goes, "Oh, I mustn't. I mustn't."
James May is like holding him back. He's like, "Don't do it, Jeremy.
James,
Don't do it."
I love Top Gear.
Jeremy Clarkson just punched the BBC executive just to let off some rage.
So funny.
He punched Piers Morgan in the past.
That's good.
Him and
Good.
Piers Morgan have.
Yeah, he
him-
broke his finger on Piers Morgan's
Fair
face.
like,
play.
he dis-
Fair play to him.
He permanently like.
And what
disfigured his
show did
finger
you see that on,
and,
Harry?
Piers
Oh, no,
Piers
I know
Morgan
this.
is
I
like-
know
What
this
show did you
story.
see that on, Harry?
Piers Morgan's like, "Oh, I have a dent in my skull because of it." It's probably why. Piers Morgan's
Where did you hear about that, Harry? What show?
stupid.
Oh no, we've
I
frozen.
literally-
We
I
froze.
can't-
We
No, you
froze.
Shut up, Sam. You froze.
No, you frozen.
Oh. No, you both froze. It was you two. No, it wasn't me.
No,
it was
Sam,
you.
we were staring at your face, going.
You were standing always going, froze.
I think
It's
I
like
blacked
a-
out for a minute. What were you guys saying?
It's like a demon was talking from beyond. It was like your face
It's
was,
okay.
your mouth was completely shut, but something was using your vocal cords.
It was tickling my throatsies.
Yeah. No,
Maurice!
I don't know where I heard that story from. I just remember here. No, because I watched them.
But I've
like,
seen
Do
it
You
as
Wanna Be a
well.
Millionaire, and then
Oh.
like they were talking about a fight that they had, and then I did more research on it, and I found out that yeah, they actually had gone into a fight.
Well, I heard about it on the Graham Norton show.
I will.
You did?
It was on the Graham Norton show.
Yeah,
Or are
Jeremy
you just trying to
Clarkson.
bring him back?
Jeremy Clarkson was on the Graham
We've
Norton
left him
show, and he
alone for too
talked about
long.
how he punched Piers Morgan in the face, and it broke his finger.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Jesus.
not very good punch.
No,
Yeah.
but he apparently took a chunk of like skin off of Piers Morgan's temple, and he was bleeding.
His scut. Yeah. Good.
Did he punch him in a bar or something?
Yeah, he did.
Probably. What was
And
Piers
then-
Morgan doing in the
I think they've
past?
made up
Jeez,
now.
Fucking Wolverine.
They've made up now in their old age. They just know that if they were to have like ever come to blows again.
Who'd you punch in the
I
face?
caught
They
them
would both
kissing
die.
actually.
Oh, tell us
Yeah,
more,
who have
Sam.
you punched
Who
in
would
the
I
face?
punch? Piers Morgan or Jeremy
Tell us
Clarkson?
more about their kissing, Sam.
No, who? The category is anybody.
Oh, I just saw a picture on the deep web of them two snogging it up in Pret a Manger.
Brett.
Don't take my word for it, but it's out there. It's
Yeah.
out there.
I caught Jezza and Piers snogging in Pret.
Yes. It was just the sexual tension that was causing them to fight before.
You permanently
They were just
disfigured
getting
my
cross
finger.
at each other.
You left a scar on my head.
Now there's a scar in my heart.
Scar of the soul.
You left a wound that will never close.
You missed.
What was that?
Kellen, do you
You
remember,
missed,
do you
and
remember that time
instead-
we sat on the Reading train? And
The
me
train,
and you
yeah.
just cackled.
Oh
For
yeah,
no
and Lewis was
reason.
getting pissed off at us because you were
Scared
drinking
every
tinnies on a
passenger.
train. It is weird the look people give you if you
Yeah.
drink on a train.
But we were
Like, I think
evidently-
it's perfectly legal,
It is
but it
legal.
just looks illegal.
I saw some old lady
Yeah.
wink at me, and I
Yeah, it
followed
just
her to the
looks wrong.
toilet. Safe to say, I'm a gilf.
Did she ask for a beer?
I'm a gilf magnet.
best or worst.
Gilf Hunter, more like. You try and spot them out among the
Hey,
crowd.
I forgot to finish it. I followed her to the
Oh,
This
she
toilet.
man has a radar like
She
no
looks
one else.
widowed. She looks nice and widowed.
Oh, I bet she.
How old's your husband?
Tastes
I bet he's not
good.
good at it anymore, is he?
Medium rare, of
I bet I
course.
can do better than your husband. I bet you can. Yeah.
I'll wrap you up in your wreath.
Grab them by the flabby skin and
Shaking an old lady's
Shake them.
face.
dude, if you move her too fast, her skull will slip out her mouth.
You go, oh shit.
Get in.
Oh. Oh.
They're fragile, you
And
know.
then it looks like the colossal titan.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I
Oh.
don't know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about Attack on
went too
Titan.
far with
Oh,
that.
Harry, actually, I wanted to talk to you, which is a good time to talk about it. I've literally, on the last episode, I've got
Attack
to
on
watch it,
Titan.
of Tokyo Ghoul, and I loved
Yeah.
it.
Oh damn! Do you actually enjoy it?
I really liked
Do
it.
you enjoy it? Because I enjoy
Yeah.
it to an extent. Is it just the first season?
No, I finished.
Because
I'm
after
on,
watching it, it's like,
oh, I'm on episode 24 of season 3.
oh damn, are you enjoying it? Because I stayed along and watched it, but I just didn't.
Yeah.
It got like the first season. That's nice.
It'll be in it.
No, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Supper is ready.
I-
Supper
Yeah.
is served.
I like.
What is it?
Oh.
Sorry, Cal.
It's very. I see what
Have
you
you
mean
actually
about the
Alfred?
personality change,
Yeah,
but
it's odd, isn't it?
it's so badass when.
Weird.
Have you seen the bit when he gets tortured, like by the guy?
And he like clicks his
Yeah,
fingers
and then
like that,
he
and
starts
then
cracking his fingers, and then
Yeah.
that's when you know he's gonna go like crazy.
and he goes white hair.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah, and then
that
he
moment.
does.
That's so good. And then he
there's
devours it.
there's a manga that I really want to read that I think Sam would really enjoy, and you would enjoy when it actually
My
comes
ears
out.
are burning.
I don't read.
It's called like I don't know. I've only seen a brief bit of it, and I don't know whether I'm interested or not. But it's called Chainsaw Man, and it's so it looks so out there that I think you and Sam would just enjoy it. It's like a man made of chainsaws, but
Is
he
it
looks
manga?
cool.
Do you say?
Manga.
It's gonna get turned into an anime,
Okay, that's good. I wanna.
but it looks like yeah, I don't know.
Does it look
But
odd?
it looked like really silly, but really like cool.
Yeah, I only like
as
the
well.
weird,
So I was like,
like fantasy anime type thing. I don't like the ones like Baki. I don't know whether you've seen. Is it Baki or Bika? Which is
I
like the
haven't seen
boxer
Baki.
one, but it's just
Yeah.
2 boxers, and there's nothing
Yeah.
like impressive about it. I like it when it's like One
Yeah.
Punch Man and it's like superhuman.
Thank you.
That's the best ones.
yeah, because then like the animators really get to go full throttle, and you get to
Bananas.
see
Banana
yeah, you get to
crazy.
see these like really spectacular events that are like drawn
Yeah.
in the anime in like the mangas and stuff, and you're like, oh, that's
and if
cool.
if you think
to see
that
someone
animes
animate it.
are stupid, then you're stupid and grow up.
Yeah, get alive.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah,
I
I'm
did
glad you're
ask
enjoying
Harry for
Tokyo
some
Ghoul.
recommendations.
And I told Sam because I don't think Sam would enjoy Tokyo Ghoul.
I'm
No, I think
quite,
you'd
I'm
enjoy
quite
the fun-
harsh.
Sam looks
I
a
think
bit
you'd
like
enjoy
him.
the first season. With he does at the minute. He
Kaneki.
does. I see what you mean.
Kaneki.
Ken Koniki.
Hey, Argo. Hey.
Do your best.
But yeah, I think you would enjoy the first season of Tokyo Ghoul, and then just don't watch after that, because then that's where it gets
No.
a bit weird.
Oh, Harry, there's a bit. Are you gonna
Hey.
watch
I don't
it?
think Sam would. I just don't think Sam would enjoy it. I enjoyed it, but
Are you gonna carry on watching it?
Huh? My brother loves all that stuff, so I get most of
Yeah.
it from him. He just fills me in.
In
and
season
I'm gonna.
3.
I think I'm gonna watch I think I'm gonna start Attack on Titan again
Yeah, that's good.
and watch it all the way to season 4 because I'm actually interested in how it ends.
I-
Because yeah,
I think
it looks good.
I went on
But
a
the thing that
binge.
wrote me in. Yeah.
Go.
The thing that wrote me into Attack on Titan is like, it's like all the houses are like German, and stuff, and then they're fighting giants. But these giants like it really shows close up, somewhat like cannibalism, and it's really creepy
Yeah.
compared to like, I don't know. I found it when I was younger and I was watching Attack on Titan. I was like, that's actually
It
pretty
is,
scary.
especially like the scene.
Like when Eren's mum gets
yeah,
eaten.
that's fucked. Yeah, that's
where
fucked.
like the jaw
Like, you
tightens
see it,
like
'cause-
that, and then it's like that's gross.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crunches
exactly.
on
It's
her.
like something about that's really, and then they're like smiling constantly, or they just look really abnormal,
Yeah, and they're really skinny.
and it's like, ooh, yeah,
Ugh.
that's what attracted me before, and then it's like
Right.
now, you know, there's like a
Wow.
whole story around it,
Hold up a second, Harry.
which I can't wait to see.
What the fuck is Sam eating?
I was never attracted to a Titan, I swear. It came out wrong.
The Armored Titan.
But yeah,
I like the fleshy one, the big fleshy one.
the Colossal Titan.
Yeah, I just want to get up in that.
Yeah.
Man, you look tiny.
Get up in that
you
shit.
look tiny compared to
good.
that Colossal Titan.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah, I just crawled inside of it. I just crawled
Man.
inside of it and run my head along
It's
it.
prostate.
You wouldn't
You'd
get
run,
the
you run,
chance.
Prostate.
Yeah, just tickle it.
Yeah, it's damn prostate.
You would crawl up into its like prostate and find me making camp there, and be like, Harry,
Harry, I didn't know you were.
whistling. I'm moving the stick to create fire, and
And then-
like, yeah, get in.
And give him an orgasm.
Yeah, get in, dude.
He goes, "Ooh,
You
yeah,
guys-
I love it when you
You guys,
go to the left."
you guys
All
realise
the
you've been
hairs.
crawled up my ass the entire time.
And you're on a skateboard.
And then you bang into a truck, and then refugees come out the back. Full circle, baby. Full
Free at
circle.
last, free at last.
circle.
Yeah, free at last.
And then we fall out and go free at last.
Go on, Sam.
Well,
do
no,
your
we
best
just wanna
Syrian
go
accent.
And then I crawl back in. No, one, I wouldn't know how, and two, I just don't want to. I'm eating.
Okay.
Sam, do your best Syrian
damn
accent.
it.
There was something in his eyes that fell for it temporarily, and then he was like, "No, I don't think I will."
I don't think this would end well. It's okay, Sam.
He's like, Sam, do your best Syrian accent. Oh, no, I don't think I will. And
No,
let me
I,
list why.
I best not. I've left those days behind me.
Yeah, Sam. Terrific.
Well,
accent,
guys,
my
have you got
first
any
better.
more things to talk about? I know there was something very specific you guys wanted to talk
Um,
about.
Yeah, there was the Wall Street
Stock
thing.
market. The
But-
stock market.
I think before we go into that, I got to go to the toilet. Does anyone else have to go to the toilet?
Yeah, I'll take a break. I'm gonna grab a fork and a drink.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
a break.
Because
I'm gonna grab
I'm
another-
eating with my handsies right now.
I'm gonna grab another beer and then we'll talk about it.
Very nice.
So 2-minute break. Yes.
2-minute break.
2-minute break. See you in a bit.
See you in a second.
Can you guess how many green beans I have on my plate?
5. Final answer.
on,
No,
Final
I
answer.
don't want to.
5.
Let's
Final
talk
answer.
about-
Go on.
I win. I
Five-
win by
five
default. I win by
beans.
default. I will win by
Yeah,
default.
because I exited out.
No, you
don't
no, you
engage
still
in your
lose
childish
because you got it
games.
wrong.
No, I win.
Yeah, but he got. If the no, I don't know. Did you just change
It
the
wasn't a
rules? on that?
competition,
competition. It
default,
was
I
to
always
see
win.
who could
Well,
get it
you know.
right.
Yeah, he wins by default because he's the only one participating.
No, but he's
win by
not
default,
competing
Sam.
against you. He's competing against me, the game master,
Yeah,
the
but
bean
Well,
man.
you've
That's
you've
even
also
more
you're,
Wanna
unfair.
be in gym.
yeah, but you know because you're there.
yeah,
So
that's
it's not
an
fair. The
unfair
game's rigged.
advantage.
The game's rigged, just like the election.
I actually don't know.
It's like taking steroids.
Not my,
It's
not
just
my
not
president.
fair.
Not my president.
Hashtag.
Who?
Is my cat in here with me? Or was that just a spider, a really hairy spider that crawled against my leg?
It's your mother.
Mama.
That's it might be Ruben.
Nah,
Let's not jump
Ruben's
to conclusions.
Ruben's gone to dad's, like I said. Do you not listen?
I do listen. Sorry, I just got caught up in the he may have snuck back in through the front door.
Man, you're
can
really
never
upsetting
tell.
me today.
Sometimes my brother, you know that gap underneath the door. Sometimes I can see my brother's fingers come through, and he's like, They never
That's
do.
scary, man.
Not really.
Do you ever stomp on them? Like, what? Get a hammer one by one.
I open it and go, fuck off.
Joseph.
And he goes, backs up the corridor. I close the door. I'm recording a podcast. I'm a podcaster now, and that seems to have gained more respect of him than anything.
Damn,
Professional podcaster by trade.
your brother respects
Professional
you.
courtesy.
My brother just
Funny man.
fucking hates me,
No.
man.
Sorry, I'm almost showing the Peroni sign. Bro, my microphone saved me because my actual recording, I would have shown the Peroni sign, and it would have been over for us.
Oh my god.
Lawsuits.
Stock market.
Oh yeah, stock market. Okay,
Stock
Sam,
market.
you've got to talk about because
Stonk-
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I understand
So
it slightly.
so there's a risky move in stocks and stock trading called shorting,
Yeah, short
where you
selling.
borrow a company's stocks. You don't buy it, you borrow it when it's at a certain price because you're predicting that the stock price will decrease by a
Mm.
lot. So you sell it for its current price, even though you don't own it,
Yeah,
and then when the stock decreases, you buy it back for cheaper. So therefore, you've made a little profit
you
in
made
the
a profit.
margin
The way that
difference.
the way that
and give it
Reddit
back.
described it, the way that the thing that you sent me
Proceed.
described it. Sorry. It's like, I think this is a good analogy. It's like if you buy a library book for £10.
Oh yeah, I saw that was a good one, wasn't it?
If you buy a library book for £10 and then sell it at £10.
No, you borrow it. You borrow it from
You
the
borrow
library.
it.
You're not
Oh,
paying
yeah,
for it.
Sorry. You borrow it at £10, then you find an exact copy for like £4, and then you buy the £4. You've made like a profit, essentially.
Of £6.
Oh,
Yeah, for £6.
So anyway, these big money makers were betting on GameStop decreasing, but all these Redditors noticed what they were doing. They were like, let's just buy loads of stock to jam it up because it will look popular and it will increase by like 179%. So
yeah,
they bought up. I think they bought up all the stock so that the big
they
money
brought up the
people couldn't
remaining
actually.
stock.
Yeah, so the big money people couldn't actually close the deal. So
They lost.
it's all losses now. There's like billions and billions of dollars lost.
Yeah.
And I think it's amazing. It's
I
an
have some-
economic revolution.
So, but like, here's what I wanted to talk
it's
about
your fault though.
as well. Leading on from this, do you think? Because like, so I read a few articles on it, and it's like, this is seen as a triumph, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, so
Everyone's
do you think?
reporting on it.
Do you think this like peels back the level of anger that people have towards Wall Street, or these like brokers?
What do you mean? Do you mean it exposes it?
Yeah.
or
Do you think it
mean-
peeled back a layer of like, and you got to see who was really on what side?
Well, I think before it seemed like stocks and shares was quoting a tweet I saw.
Yeah.
It was white man's astrology. Like, it was
Yeah.
out of our reach. People were making money off things that no one else understood, and it was
Yeah.
their game.
Exactly.
Now these nobodies have come in,
understood
and
it better
fucked
and done it,
fuck shit up. Excuse
Yeah.
my French.
and
And
people
it's
are like,
shown
"This
that-
is good."
Yeah, it's shown that it's like
Well, no,
available
'cause,
to
like,
the lay person.
what I
It's
didn't
not just for rich people.
Is that like these big fat cats were like essentially betting on something losing, and that's like people's livelihoods. They're betting on something going completely out of stock, and they're just fine
Oh.
with that. And it's like
And then
the
when
morality
people buy
involved
it,
as well.
that's funny.
But I also read another one which I wanted to bring up. And do you think Wall Street wins in the long run of this? Because it will continue
Wall
to
Street
win.
What? What do you mean? Do you mean Wall Street as the idea of stocks and shares, or
This
Wall
is like-
Street as
Yeah, stocks and shares,
Hmm.
everything. Just like
not the
rich,
do you-
rich, keeping the rich rich.
I don't know,
Essentially,
because the rich are losing money, and it's the Redditors that are making money right now.
yeah.
But there's lots of lawsuits going on.
Mm.
So
But it's
I
not
don't
fair.
know.
It's not fair because it's like they're profiting on something going down, which is people's livelihoods, as
Yeah.
I mentioned before.
I don't know. I think they've just exposed that normal people can have a stab at stocks and shares, and it's not just for the rich anymore.
But that's like,
Because it's yeah.
and I don't know, because I tried to find other celebrities who were like really reacting to it, if you get what I mean. They were like, I tried to find examples, but it was like I couldn't. But I found this one dude called like Cooperman. I like, honestly, if he's
Man's
someone
got
big,
notes.
yeah, if he's someone big. But yeah, the article was like, Wall Street, which seemed like incapable of being humbled, are like pretty irate at the minute
Mm.
because of this. And
I want to get Jordan Belfort's opinion.
yeah, so do I. I'd love to see that. But anyway, so like Cooperman went on CNBC and he said this is just another attack on wealthy people, as though they're like a dying breed.
They're a minority.
Yeah.
They've suffered a
They're
lot.
a
the
real
wealthy.
minority.
The white wealthy elite of
Those poor
New
fools,
York and
those,
America.
It's not
those
fair.
poor gazelle.
Simply not fair, guys.
And he was like, they're inadvertently starting a class war.
It's discrimination.
Yeah, exactly. It came across that way, and it was like, what are you doing?
It is. It is.
Go
a
home.
class
Go
war.
home to your like huge
yeah,
mansion.
the average
and, I
Redditor.
don't know, cry into a pillow.
And your trophy wife, cry into your trophy wife's
Yeah,
wife's silicon breasts.
that you bought for.
Seems very hypocritical, Sam.
What? What are you saying? I'm a baker
Last
by trade.
time,
I'm a poor
last
man.
time I heard,
I'm
you-
a blue collar
you
poor man.
bought your girlfriend.
calling Macy a trophy wife.
Oh, I bought my girlfriend breasts. I
Yeah.
did, but that was a Christmas present. That's different.
Bought
And they're tax
Wait,
deductible.
and calf implants.
Breasts. That was for myself, actually. I've been called chicken legs, and you know,
Okay,
got a splash.
we should be
to make
called the
ladies
chicken
wink.
leg boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Top-
no,
top
because Callan,
heavy.
you don't fit into this.
No, I don't have that. My legs are
My
small for
ankles
6
won't
foot
grow
four.
past like a 3-year-old's. No, but you look fine. When you wear shorts, it looks fine. When I wear shorts, they're like, man, I'm gonna pick my teeth. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, thanks,
I'm walking
man.
on stilts, but like short stilts, not even
Dude,
long
one of the
stilts.
people at Oliver Joseph's could just pick me up by like my hair and just snap my legs, and it scares me.
like
to this
breadsticks.
That's
Yeah.
what you always, is that what you've always got?
Dip me in a bit of
leaky,
hummus. And
leaky
then,
stains coming out your trouser leg. And Oliver
no,
Joseph's gym.
that's because I'm aroused 24/7. It's an issue. My bladder
My
is
doc-
also has holes in it.
Oliver,
My doctors prescribed me horny suppressants.
They tried to suppress my libido, and I raped one of the doctors.
They gave up on the
Shout out
drugs and
to
just used
Oliver
a chain.
Joseph's.
They just
They-
employed a chain.
They tried cutting it off, but 2 more grew in its place.
Hydra dick.
Yeah, hydra penis.
Hey, do you guys know
hold
what
on.
a
Alan, have you
fucking-
started a Wonder Vision?
One Division?
Wait, hold on,
no,
Sam,
I haven't.
I gotta ask just briefly. No spoilers, no spoil. Have you seen the
Very
latest
good.
episode?
I saw episode 3.
Have you seen episode 4?
No. Is it out?
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
I know what
Oh,
you're
honey.
doing.
I've just been
after this.
watching Tokyo Ghoul.
Dude, oh man, you gotta. Yeah,
Cullen.
Tokyo Ghoul is good.
Cullen, have you read Preacher yet? Be honest. Use your honesty gland. Have you read it with your eyes?
No.
The book I gave you, say 3 months. 3 months?
When
2
he
months.
gave me Spider-Man Noir,
Month?
I read that instantly. And
Yeah,
he
but
wasn't
I
even
read
gonna
that
Sam,
quiz me
Sam,
on it.
you would
He wasn't
you
even
would
gonna quiz me
literally
on it.
grab Peter
You
Parker
knew you
by
were
the
gonna get
butt
pressed on
cheeks
it.
and deep throat him.
Who, me or Harry?
Harry.
Probably me.
Because I would. No
would
shame. No
grab-
shame in my
You
game.
said
I would.
Sam.
I said Harry, did I? Didn't I? Didn't I?
Are you saying that Preacher's just not interesting enough for you?
No,
That
I've
you're
just
above
not-
You
it?
saying
No.
Preacher's not sexy enough? What are you saying right now?
Saying
What I'm
you're above
saying
the
right
law?
now,
You don't.
what I'm saying right now is, Preacher.
Are you,
I am not interested in a filthy priest selling me my manga porn.
You're making me mad, man. You don't want me to see me mad.
What happens when you're mad?
Pick your
Just
words
hemorrhoids.
wisely, Callan.
Hemorrhoids pop out when I'm mad.
The reason I'm annoyed is because I know you'll like it. I know you'll like it.
Yeah.
And I gave it to
Probably
you
will.
to read
Whoa, stop
and
being so.
appreciate.
Stop
and
assuming, you
haven't.
piece of shit.
Assuming you haven't read it, which you just said you haven't.
No, you're assuming that I'd like it. But I will. I will like it.
I am assuming it's a risk, but I'm willing to take it.
I will read it in time. Maybe like a few years from now when you've forgotten about it. So that means I've added an extra book to my collection.
When we're not friends anymore and you think, "Oh, that's Sam guy. What was he on about? Oh,
That one
Preacher,
with
I
the.
better check it out." And you open it and then you're like, "Oh, this is shit." And throw it in the bin.
This is wank.
You've actually
What
you
was
left
he
a little
going
love
on
This
note
is-
in it.
Yeah, I've actually ripped out all the pages and
Why
just
a
put a condom and a note from me in there.
Page 7 and 8 they're stuck together. What happened on this page?
Oh,
Oh God,
I
that
I used my-
stinks.
I used my body glue.
And one of
my
them just
man
has like a
glue.
shit smear on it where you used it as toilet paper.
I
That's
read
the
it on
real
the
reason
toilet,
you want
I
Callan
use it
to
on the
open the
toilet.
book.
oh!
So it
I'll read
unleashes
it.
a plague upon his household.
Can't wait to do it in
Yeah,
person.
I
Yeah.
see that you do.
Can't wait to do the podcast in person.
It'll be really
Yeah,
good.
'cause-
We can do more physical gags.
And it'll just be
We can do more
easier
choking and slapping.
because we'll be able to like.
It will be
not as
easier
delayed.
because we won't have the time delay
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel
Which
like
is a major
yeah.
bummer.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Callan's slightly lagged out, and then ever so slightly, but not really.
It's enough
don't
to make
know.
a difference.
But I think I think you are more than you actually are.
I think I've been
There you
treated.
go. Why are they not?
I feel like
taking
I've been treated like a white billionaire throughout this entire,
Yeah.
very badly
Let's
actually.
start a class war.
And we have swarmed you.
Oh, I have another topic.
Oh yeah.
Who would be? What are some dream guests that we would love to have?
Dom Chick, because he owned some shares in GameStop.
He earned 25 quid off it. I know my thing said 20
I don't know
quid.
why he sold. He messaged me. He said, "Oh, I sold it because he was going to lose money, but it's only increased." I don't know what he was on about.
They said anyone who sells their stocks now is a coward, and Dom
Anyone who
is a
sells a
coward.
Scott is a class traitor. I
Dom
think.
is a coward.
Yeah, he's up there with Cooperman with his 20 quid.
Dom is famously a
Cooperman
coward,
is like,
and frankly,
come here, boy.
I tried to get the same trading app as him, but they wouldn't let me in.
Dude, I heard Dom's famous for Anne Frank.
no,
I was like,
no,
what did he do to Anne Frank?
no.
I mean, he was
So,
there.
wasn't it?
Sorry,
was-
Dom invested in Anne Frank stock.
No, Dom harmed her.
Dom was an SS soldier.
He was all the way back there.
Do you not
He's
remember
been
Dom?
around a few years. He's got some stories to tell. That's why he'd
He
be a
does.
perfect podcast guest.
Oh,
But he's like
podcast
Wolverine.
guest.
He
I'd
like someone erased his memory before he came into our generation, but he's secretly been living forever.
I would
You can't be
like
blamed for his
personally
actions.
for my
Yeah,
podcast
he's-
guest.
He was
He's a
only
different
acting
person.
under order.
Go on.
I would like
Yeah.
D-Lo.
Who?
I am not a sucker. I just want to kill the
Chuck Hunt.
alchemist. That guy. You know the beatboxer.
Oh, the microphone snogger.
Yeah.
Deep throat.
Deep throater extraordinaire. D-Lo,
I don't know who
aka
you're
Deep
talking
Throat,
about.
aka.
No idea.
He's a beatboxer that I like. He's from the UK.
AKA Daddy
Daddy Low.
Daddy Throat Snogger.
Yeah, exactly.
Daddy Bass Tonsils.
Apparently, his name is Daniel
Father's tonsils.
Low something. So it makes sense. You know. You go on, Harry. You talk.
You want my You want my podcast?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I want.
I don't know, because I think about having guests on, because like, I want to reach I don't know. Sean Evans is it's like really good at interviewing, so I'd really like to like pick his brain on like how he comes up with such complex, or Nardwar or someone on how they come up with these questions that get celebrities to like stop in their tracks and go, how the fuck, what, how are you doing your like process?
That was a very profound answer.
Have you seen Nardwar stuff?
I've seen him.
Where he's like,
Very confusing. He basically should he just ask relatives?
yeah,
eh?
he's a very confusing man. Yeah, I don't know what he does. I don't know how he attains his information,
He's
but I like the fact it stayed a mystery.
I'm Nardwar, FBI.
He just bugs celebrities' houses. Straight up, he just breaks
He
in
goes-
and bugs the house.
He puts a tracker in the bum every time he sees
I
them.
am
He's like,
beyond the law. Judge, I am the law.
Who keeps opening?
Preacher.
I see them in
I
the
like
background
kids.
Of your thing opening the door.
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
in the
there is a-
conservatory. It's where the
wait.
fridge is. People need fridge items.
Callan, have you in Tokyo Ghoul? Have you reached the part where he's talking to? Yeah, you must have. Where like the special agent, the Dove, is talking to like some like priest
Oh yeah.
who he used to like
yeah,
be
it's
orphaned
really
by.
the
Who like
priest
used to
would
just eat the children.
the priest would say he would send them away to be like because they got picked by like they've got adopted, but no, he would just take them away and eat them.
and he'd secretly just.
Yeah, he's like the master. He's like one of the top evil guys in season 3 because he gets out.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
You haven't seen season 4, baby.
I haven't.
I watched the end of it. I watched the end of it just the other day, because I realised I had 2 episodes to go on it, but it was okay. It ended pretty well.
Looking forward.
But I think there's more. I think there's more.
I think
to come of it.
they've
but-
rounded up. Now
But I think it rounds up everything nicely.
that's good.
You'll have to see.
Sorry, Sam. I'm sorry we're leaving.
It's one
you
of those
this.
things that you just kind of. Yeah, sorry, Sam. But you should watch. You should watch these things, because I want to watch Cowboy Bebop and Akira, which are like
I just wa-
2
I just wanna
pioneering
watch-
animes.
I just want to watch Chainsaw Man. I just want to watch
Chains-
Chainsaw Man so bad.
I'll send you Chainsaw Man because it looks really weird, but it looks like something that like I think Sam, you would love One Punch Man because it's so tongue
I
in
know.
cheek.
I already. I mean, I've known the concept for quite a while. I like the concept. It's just
Yeah.
I like watching films because it's just one film, and you get through the film, and you go, "Oh, that was a great film." With series, it's a commitment,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I struggle with
You struggle
commitment
with
to a series.
commitment
But
to anything.
I think it's
If you really
enticing
think I'll
enough-
like
I think it's
it, I
enticing
will-
enough to keep you going.
Commitment to your
I will
trophy
apply
wife.
myself. I will apply
And
myself.
if that's not enough, Bill Burr really enjoyed it, surprisingly.
Oh, I like Bill Burr.
Yeah. He's good.
He's a good actor as well. He's in
The
he's in the Mandalorian.
Hmm.
But
He's
I
good
haven't
in
seen
that.
that far. I've just
He's good
seen
in
that he's
it.
in the Mandalorian.
Sam, remember
He's
when
really good in it.
we
He's
watched
quite good in it.
the guy crying at the final episode?
That was so funny. Like,
He's in
how
Breaking
can you
Bad.
love
How
Star
can we-
Wars that much that you're gonna cry? Like, cry.
What, during the end of The Mandalorian?
In the end of season
Like the
2,
last
there's a bit-
episode.
we can't say because it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
I thought
Wait,
Harry had
have you
seen
seen it? Yeah, I've seen it. I know what it is, but
Wait.
we're talking about like an
Wait, we can't
audience.
say it though. We can't say it on here.
Talking about the audience because I feel
But
like
we
But
all
it's
know,
really
I
cool.
think.
It's really cool.
Yeah, but this
But
guy
they're
like
still
starts,
like they're still
physically
it
crying.
ends with stuff still slightly open ended on how it's gonna
Me-
go.
Me and Callum found his reaction like as entertaining as the actual like ending.
Of it. You gotta show
But
me
it was- it
When
was
did you,
good.
when did you
I-
watch this? When did you watch this?
We saw it on YouTube, but
That's
I'll
so
try
silly.
and find the video and send it to you. But
I
we
gotta watch
neither of
it.
us had got that far in Mandalorian, so we kind of
we
spoiled it
didn't
for
watch
ourselves.
all of
But-
Mandalorian
It's a
together.
good-
We just watched
I
the end of
spoiled
it.
like the thing I hate about YouTube.
Ooh,
is
no, I didn't
YouTube
watch
spoils shit
Mandalorian
for
with
me.
him.
Symphony.
YouTube always spoils stuff for me because I always get recommended videos of like how stuff is gonna end.
A bit.
So I've been banging my camera around all this time.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna have to dash now. We've been going an hour and 14, almost
have
15,
indeed.
That's
guys.
pretty good.
It's impressive. This was very enjoyable, but I forgot
To see your sister.
commitments.
Got to talk to your sister.
Yeah, you must.
Well.
Me and
Yes,
Callan
the
will
she
sign-
beast.
Goodbye then,
Me
Sam.
and Callan will sign the podcast off and do a little cross
Well,
in your name.
Should we say thank you for listening,
Goodbye.
goodbye, and then you guys can carry on. We'll just do a thank you for listening, goodbye, and then I'll leave, and you guys will carry on with the real podcast.
Yeah.
This was all foreplay. I'm just
Yeah, this is
I'm just the enticer.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
you're the
I'm just gonna
rabbit.
cancel my
We'll see.
audio recording. Goodbye.
All right. See you later, Sam.
Fuck.
Just comes out his arse.
You stank.
Thank the heavens. This is what the fans
Honestly.
really want.
Go die.
That asshole.